Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm. Gaurav, Kapur and Zaheer Khan at the end of the 15th over in England's chase of 286. And at the end of the 15th over, the only question I can ask Zaheer is, where is England? Where is England? Where's that team that we saw before the World Cup? Where's that team that we saw were the favourites? Who are these people?
I think that's what got to them. I think this game we are talking about pressure getting to them, and it has. They look tentative with the ball as well. We were talking about the length and the example. It got proven within the game time.
Yeah.
When Australia came onto ball, they did the basics right, which is exploiting the conditions.
Yeah.
It was just the difference between two sides was Australian bowlers were not afraid of pitching that ball up in that slot which we talk about.
Yeah.
So the clot
The
slot was
where the batsman gets stuck.
Yeah, so when Australians were bowling, they got the length up and got rewarded for that, which England didn't do. And it was a kind of a wicket which, if you get in the right areas, you will get reward for that.
And they got solidly rewarded. If you
Exactly.
See the
And
score
now 4 wickets down is going to be a very, very difficult task for England now for them to win this match.
I'm just saying it's looking like an uphill task to even be competitive because 57 for 4 at the end of 15 overs. And, the thing with England is, while we saw Bairstow hit a couple of convincing shots, in 15 overs, you're barely seeing the middle of the bat, you're barely seeing convincing stroke play, you're barely seeing anyone who looks comfortable.
It was just the result of getting that percentage of deliveries in the right areas.
Yeah, and a mental game as well a bit because, you've seen enough good bowling, you've bowled enough good bowling. You still see batsmen who still, they still look solid, right? They don't look shaken. These guys look shaken.
I think more so to the fact that England fell behind in the game in that first hour.
Yeah.
So they took time to understand the conditions and get the right lengths going, and that they have to pay the price really heavily on this particular day because now you need a special effort. Now they're too dependent on Butler and Stokes to see them through, which is going to be a very very tough ask because now as a bowling unit, Australians have that confidence going forward.
They've got their tails up. We'll show you the analysis.
Overs.
They've got their tails up solid, haven't they? Because they've been hitting the right lengths, and there you go. I mean, it's tough to choose a pick of the bowlers when it comes to the quicks, right? I mean, Behrendorff, of course, has bowled 7 in a row, and what an inspired selection came into this team in place of Coulter-Nile, and whoa, he's been on the money.
It was very conditions-based selection, and it worked for sure because the wicket has stayed the same through and through. Overcast conditions has helped seamers to keep running in and get some purchase of the wicket, and Jason Behrendorff is a good bowler to exploit these conditions because he's very consistent with lengths, and that is something which worked in Australia's favour. Starc was superb. I felt that he was pick up the bowlers, getting the ball in the right areas, getting crucial wicket of Joe Root as well. So now, at some stage, that wicket column was going to come into play, and that has now become an issue for England going forward because with 4 wickets down, your main batsmen as well, like Stokes and Butler, will have to take that calculated risk. You can't just go after bowling, and that is something which is going to be tricky. So your 4th and 5th bowler is the 20 overs has to be capitalized. But it will have to wait and see how it goes because it's not going to be easy now to just take on off spinner or the 5th bowler, which is Stoinis or Maxwell, for that example. Yeah.
It's not going to be easy. It's pretty simple. England have really dug themselves into a hole. Can they bring themselves out of it? Well, it's not looking good right now, is it? At 57 for 4. Well, we'll see you at the end of the 35th over for another Cricbuzz Comm box. But that, of course, is purely dependent on the English batsmen. Can they survive till then? If they do, we'll see you.